Hi everyone.
Hi, welcome to Gift.
Thank you so much.
Good morning or good night, good evening. No, good morning.
It's good morning.
It's like it's 12:30 a.m. for me, so my brain is starting to fog up. Welcome, and if you would like to introduce yourself, tell us where you're from, who you are, what you do, and start right into your presentation. And then if there's time left, we'd love to ask you questions.
Okay. So I'm basically from India, and I'm in Noida, which is near to Delhi, capital of India. And I run a business called ABL Education, which is about activity-based learning. The full form of ABL is activity-based learning. And we offer hands-on learning solution for the kids. This has come from the idea because I have started my school education from a very historic town in India that is called Jhansi. I don't know if you have heard about Rani Lakshmibai or not, but this is one of the historic city in India, and I started my school education. But at that time in early 90s, there was no hands-on learning kind of a concept or STEM education kind of a concept in India. So then later on, I realized during my engineering that how important hands-on learning can be, not only from the education or learning perspective, from the retention perspective, but also the conceptual understanding. So having that interest in mind, I've started this journey. I've worked on various robotic kits and then launched my own product with a brand called Mecanzo. And I think hundreds and thousands of students have been using it since last almost a decade now. This is me.
Great. Is that what you will present on today?
Yeah, I will be sharing a presentation on hands-on learning STEM education only. I heard about this last discussion, and I will be continuing that actually.
Okay.
Should I share my presentation?
Sure. Okay, we can see it. Oops, now we lost it.
Now, is it visible?
Yep, it is back.
Should I start?
Yes, please.
So before I start my presentation, I would like you to watch video. This is a real story, and then after I will start my presentation. Please go ahead.
นี่คือเรื่องราวระหว่างฉันกับลูกและสับปะรดฉันไม่ได้เรียนหนังสือไม่รู้ว่าต้องพูดต้องสอนแบบไหนแต่รู้แค่ว่าต้องทำให้ดูให้เขาเห็นเป็นตัวอย่าง เป็นไงล่ะอร่อยกว่าไอติมอีกใช่ไหมจ้ะแม่น่าทำขายนะแม่เนาะบอลนะคะบอลนะคะไอติมสับปะรดนะคะแม่ทำไมไม่มีใครซื้อเลยอ่ะงั้นลองไปดูที่ตลาดว่าเขาขายกันยังไงปีกไปจ้ากอง53กอง10จ้า
ปิ้งจอมครับปิ้งอร่อยครับปิ้งจอมครับจ้า
มีกองห้าโทรศัพท์กองเต็มจ้า
เห็นเขาได้สังเกตได้ลองทำเอง วันนี้ฉันสบายใจแล้ว ที่เห็นเขาทำได้แบบนี้ และมั่นใจว่าวันข้างหน้าถ้าไม่มีฉันเขาจะยืนได้ด้วยตัวเขาเองไม่คือเรื่อง
So I hope, though we don't understand the Thai language, but the message is very loud and clear that it is all about experiences in life. We learn a lot with the experiences rather than what we learn in school. So here what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to transform the traditional education or learning system in schools with experiential learning. And it just clicked. One of the very famous Chinese research scholar had once said, I hear and I forgot, I see and I remember, and I do and I understand. This is what my philosophy is, and that is what I'm trying to implement in India. So today's presentation is what I've understood about the most majority of the audience, that this presentation will be relevant for the students, those who love hands-on learning rather than the rote learning or traditional way of learning. Second, the students who want to foster their skills along with their academics. I'm not saying you don't concentrate or focus on academics, but they should foster on the skills also. And there is a small gift I would like to give. It's a surprise gift. So I would request everyone to hold it back for the another 40 minutes till they are with me, so that they should not lose this gift, right? So before I start, I would like to tell you about 2 minutes or 1.5 minutes about my journey. This is an initiative of me. I'm a director of Creativity League, which is one of the India's biggest competition, which we are hosting every year. And I'm also a CEO of ABL Education company. I have overall 15 years of work experience into activity-based learning. I started my journey with higher education. So we did activity-based learning methods in higher education, especially in engineering colleges in India, Bangladesh, Nepal. As a country, I myself did around 500 plus workshops, training program with engineering students. And then from 2013 onwards, I started my journey with school kids. And now we are working with 200 plus schools across India. And during this journey, I have received few accolades. I have got an opportunity to, I've been appreciated by one of the former president of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I've been got the opportunity to interact with Vice President of India, Shri Venkaiah Naidu ji, where I have introduced about my STEM program. I've also been selected as 27 top entrepreneurs in India and in AdTech company. And I've been featured in ET Now with a Lufthansa Airlines Runway to Success TV series. Episode is being hosted on YouTube also. So this was about my small journey. Now coming back to the topic, today I would be likely to talk about one very important learning or skill aspect, that is problem solving mindset. So first we have to understand, today are we nurturing our kids having the problem solving mindset? But the question is, what does problem solving mindset means? So today is Sunday morning in India. So before I define or I give you a definition of problem solving mindset, let us enjoy with the music, especially for the students, those who are attending today's session.
In trouble and I don't know what to do, there are 4 problem-solving steps that always help me through. Number 1, it's the S step.
S, say the problem.
What is the problem. Number 2, it's the T step.
T, think of solutions.
What can we do? Number 3, it's the E step.
E, explore consequences.
What might happen? Number 4, it's the P step.
P, pick the best solution.
What will work the best? So let's all remember the 4 problem-solving steps. Let's say them one time over so we never forget. 1, 2, 3, 4, S-T-E-P. What is the S step?
Say the problem.
What is the T step?
Think of solutions.
What is the E step?
Explore consequences.
What is the P step?
Pick the best solution.
If I'm stuck and in trouble and I don't know what to do, I use the problem solving steps, they always help me through. 'Cause I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem
I
solver.
said I am a problem solver.
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 S-T-E-P.
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 So I hope this is about problem solving. So this is the way I wanted to communicate my information that I wanted to give for these students. So problem solving mindset is about the referring a particular way of thinking and approaching challenges which we face or obstacle which we face. So I hope everyone in our life have observed few people, when you give or propose a solution to them, they try to figure out a problem out of that solution. So that is all about the mindset. So what we are doing in India is we are trying to create the problem solving mindset. And what I mean, that is my definition, a problem solving mindset involves approaching challenges with a proactive, optimistic, and solution oriented mindset combined with critical thinking, creativity, and a willingness to learn and adapt. So this is what my definition of problem solving. And rather than dwelling onto the difficulties, rather than finding out these problems out of the solution. So this is what I mean. I don't know how many of the students would be able to connect with the definition, but if you allow, I have another video to showcase what problem solving is. And I'm sure the kids and the students here will be able to connect with this problem solving very well. With this story, this is a story of a hunter and a eel.
Gotta get to school. I never should have stopped and picked all those blueberries. Whoa!
Hunter, what's going on?
Look at that flooded creek. I'm done for. This is a big problem. I give up.
Wait a minute. Let's talk this through and make sure we understand the problem. Maybe we can come up with a solution.
Well, the problem is that because of all the rain, I can't safely cross the flooded creek and get to school.
Okay, now that we understand the problem, let's see if we can come up with some solutions for getting to school safely.
Let me think. How could I solve this problem and find a way to get to school safely? I've got it! Would you fly me over the creek, Eve?
Hunter, I'd love to, but owls can't fly very well in the rain. I'll have to stay under this tree until it stops.
Oh well, I'm stuck. No use trying.
Problems can be tricky, but you're smart. I know that together we can find a way across that creek.
Okay, let me think some more. Well, that won't work. Maybe.
This is about exploring multiple solutions.
Whoa! What if I fall in? My mom said never to swim in rushing water. Yikes! I don't know what to do, Eve. I give up.
Hunter, don't give up. Keep trying.
Well, there is a brand new bridge up the creek. It's a longer walk to school than usual, but the beavers built it high and sturdy, so I'm sure it's safe and not flooded.
Great job, Hunter. I think you've come up with a good and safe solution.
Thanks, Eve. You're right. I'll head that way.
Great! Since I can't fly very well in this rain, I'll walk with you. Boy, what a bridge! This is a safe way to cross the flooded creek.
Yep, and to think I was ready to give up finding a way to get to school safely. But Eve, you reminded me to make sure I understand my problem. Then to think about different ways I could solve the problem. And finally, to not give up if something doesn't work. Just keep trying.
Yep, you stayed flexible, and I'm very proud of you. Have a great day at school. Learn lots.
Thanks, Eve. I already have.
So this is my way of communicating to assure that everyone understood this, what I'm trying to make a point from the problem solving. So just one sec, I think we are, okay, fine. Once Albert Einstein said that education is not the learning of facts, but the training of the mind to think. So what we are trying to do is that we are training the students to train their minds to think actually, rather than just rote learning or regular way of learning. So these are the 9 skills which we feel are very, very important, which every child should have. One is the problem solving. So first skill is problem solving, which is tackling of the real world problems and coming out with the innovative solutions. Second is the critical thinking. The children nowadays wanted a ready-made solution very hurriedly. So what we are saying that we have to encourage our student to analyze the complex problem, think critically to come out with a relevant solution. There should also be a third skill, that is logical reasoning. So logical reasoning, it is the process of using rational thinking and sound judgment to arrive at valid conclusions based on the evidence, facts, and established principles. The fourth very important skill, which we pitch a lot, is creativity. So creativity plays a crucial role in finding unique solution and interventions. Fifth is the teamwork and collaboration. So individualistic approach we avoid, and teamwork and collaboration is very, very important when we go into the career, into our career. So teamwork is to be encouraged into the students to collaborate effectively. They should communicate their idea properly and work together towards a common goal. Next very important skill is adaptability. So students should be very, very adaptable. The rapidly evolving world requires individuals to adapt to new technologies. If they are not adaptive, they are out of the league. The seventh very important skill is technology proficiency. So nowadays we are actually living in a fast changing technology world, and we have to adapt, we have to learn a lot. So coding and programming is one of the skills which has been populated a lot across the world right now. So understanding coding, programming language help students to develop software, design websites, and new technology. Apart from this, the student should also be persistent and resilient, because persistence refers to the ability to continue working towards a goal or task despite facing the obstacles, what we have seen in the video also, because a lot of people give up after seeing the obstacles, and they should be resilient enough to bounce back from the adversity, or they should be adaptable to the changes and recover from the setbacks. Ninth, very important skill, which I want the student should have, is curiosity and a growth mindset. That is, education should be encouraged for curiosity. So the question should not be asked to expect a right answer from the students, but the question should be asked in the format where we are challenging the students to think critically and to be curious to know more. So this is what should be the education method should be. And growth mindset is basically where individual sees challenges as an opportunity for learning and environment. All these 9 skills can be adapted with one subject called STEM. which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. That is what we do, and that is what we teach. In STEM,
What is
again, this is a video which I would like to skip because this is a longer video, and I'm expecting, because this is, with the last session which Gia has taken, we have talked about STEM education a lot. So I'll skip this thing. So this is all about hands-on learning, experiential learning through STEM education, where we are integrating science, technology, engineering, and mathematics in schools. And how we are doing it? We are doing it with these 12 platforms. We have integrated it with the school curriculum from grade 1 to 12 through Python, through artificial intelligence, AI, robotics. We are having our own kits and all. Arduino we are teaching into the schools. Electronics platform we are using. IoT platforms that we are using. Students are being taught about the developing their own games through Scratch and Unity. Then we are talking about design thinking into the schools, that how creative a design can be. Then we teach about 3D designing and 3D printing into the schools. Then we have actually mapped the complete science syllabus that has been taught into the school with the help of hands-on activities. And we start electronics from grade 2 onwards with the help of paper circuits, where the child makes their own circuit with the help of graphite pencil. Then we teach about the app development also to the schools. So this is all we cover into the STEM. And STEM is doing a fabulous job across the world from the learning aspect. And I would like you to hear directly from the leaders, what leaders are saying about STEM. Another video.
Let's talk about owning it.
Yeah.
We have invented the internet. We have created the most important technology companies.
Right.
Losing that rapidly to other countries, education, STEM, visas, all kinds of things, bringing the best talent here. Right now, diversity is another issue, especially women.
Right.
How do you look at this? How do we change the equation here? Because many people feel that even though we've got this strong industry, we're losing on lots of ground.
First of all, we're not losing it rapidly. But what is true is that our lead will erode if we don't make some good choices now. STEM education, huge priority. Homegrown, we've got to have our kids in math and science, and it can't just be a handful of kids. It's got to be everybody. Everybody's got to learn how to code early. Everybody's got to.
I saw you were learning to code. Do you encourage your daughters to code?
You know, I have, and I've said
Do they?
well, not as much as I would probably like, although I think they got started a little bit late. Part of what you want to do is introduce this with the ABCs and the colors, and particularly focusing on girls' participation, math, science, technology early is important. Underrepresented groups, African Americans, Latinos, we've got to get those kids tapped in. That's the largest growing part of our population. If they don't have basic digital
Is it? I mean,
literacy.
because you know, company after company, 70% white, 70% male, mostly white.
I think part of the problem is just generally our school systems aren't doing as good of a job on this, period, full stop. And then part of what's happening is that we are not helping schools and teachers teach it in an interesting way. And what ends up happening is a certain portion of the population just drifts away. Girls, for example, we don't lift up models of them being successful in STEM. We very rarely see portrayed on television female engineers.
Yeah, they don't have any jobs actually.
Right, and so we just have to lift that stuff up. So that's the long term, getting that whole pool of talent focused. More immediately, we've got an urgent need right now. Comprehensive immigration reform would revise our system so that the best and the brightest from around the world come here. The ones who are studying here aren't forced to leave. We have been pushing this hard in Congress. So far, Congress has blocked it.
So this is about my view, world leaders' view about STEM education and problem solving. Now is the time for the gift, which I talked about. So this is the program that I was talking about. This is called Creativity League. This is India's biggest league to nurture problem solving skills and creativity, which is hosted by my company called ABL Education. And we have got partnered with ISRO, which is India's premier into space sciences. So ISRO, IIT Delhi and IIT Bombay are the three major partner of ours where we are hosting this competition. So my promise with the students is that throughout this journey of this competition of around 3 months, we will unmask the hidden skills into the child. So first step is whatever is their current skill set, we'll unmask that. How will you will be doing that? That I'll be telling you during my further slides. Second step is we will nurture the problem solving skills. So we will be focusing on 5 skills throughout this unmasking process, and we will be then solving the problem with 2 skills, that is problem solving and creativity. We'll nurture that. We will unleash the creativity skill in the kids, and they will get an opportunity to showcase at a national and international platform, right? Where we'll be giving them the problem, they will be solving. How the flow would be. So basically Creativity League is designed to test students' understanding of core concepts and their ability to apply theoretical knowledge to solve real world problems. So it's an opportunity for the student to showcase their skills. This complete competition will be in 2 stages and 4 rounds. The first stage will be unleashing the hidden skills. Second will be mentoring to nurture problem solving skills with creativity. So we call this stage as a preparation stage, so that all students across the participation, which we are expecting around 10,000 plus kids participating into this competition, should be at one level before they compete. Then the third round will be the zonal round, where the student will be competing in various zones. And later on, they will be the zonal winners will be coming to IIT Delhi, which is India's biggest or one of the most popular engineering college, government aided. So basically, a student will be coming to IIT Delhi for the final round. So during the nurturing process, we will adapt this philosophy of ideal. Rather than ideal, we call it as an ideal mentoring. So this is not only students where they will be competing for the national level competition, but they will be mentored for a 5 days process to nurture their problem solving skills. So we'll tell them how to identify the problem, how to just one sec, there is some problem. Sorry. So first we'll be telling them how to identify the problem, then how to define the problem to come to some solutions. Then we explore the multiple options which are available in terms of solution, then take the action, build a solution, and look back whether this solution is the most apt solution or not, which we have seen in the video actually. So this is the procedure for the competition. This will be for the kids of grade 3 onwards, grade 3 to grade 12 in the school. So age somewhere around 8 to 17 years. Students can compete individually or in a team of maximum 3 students. They will compete online first in 3 zones where it will be unleashing their skills, hidden skills, and second, the nurturing will be also happening in the online process. Third, zonal round will be also happening in the zone in the online process. The fourth mode will be offline process, where they will be competing with each other in an offline mode. The league will consist multiple roles called with the help of quiz, mentoring, and problem solving, as I told you, and these are the resources required. In the first round, after the first round, they will be getting the report in this format, where we will be showing these 5 skills: critical thinking, logical thinking, scientific literacy, creativity, and computational thinking in a graphical format. So they will be getting 3 such graphs, where every child will be getting their graph, which is compared with the average participation, average score, and the highest score, so that we can actually identify what is the skill gap, and then we can take the required action to fill that skill gap. And if this action has been taken at the right age, there are a lot of higher possibilities that the students will be able to fill that skill gap correctly. So this competition has already been announced on our portal. The registration has already started. The first round will be on 30th September 2023. The result will be announced on 7th of October, and the mentoring will start from 20th October to 24th of October 2023. It will be 5 days mentoring, followed by the zonal round that will happen over a period of 3 days, that is 28th to 30th of October in 5 different zones. And then the result will be announced for the zonal round on 5th of November, and 25th of November 2023, we will have the final round finale in IIT Delhi. and announcing the winners. So this is how the students can register. They can come to creativityleague.com. They can register as a student, and the school registration also are been happening. They'll get a stage 1 assessment link 24 hours before the assessment date. That is 29th of September, they will be getting the link, and 30th, they have to take the assessment. So this is my gift for the students, that they will get an exposure for the national level competition. They will unleash their creativity. Every child will be getting a participation certificate, and the winners will getting the cash prizes along with a visit to the ISRO, where recently in India, India has launched a Chandrayaan 3 for reaching to moon. So we are aiming to meet the Chandrayaan team in the month of December. So winners will be going to ISRO after the competition, and we are also announcing the scholarship for this STEM program. So the winner kid, the first, second, third category can get the 100% scholarship for our annual STEM program also. So these are the age categories. We will be taking the assessment into these 5 age categories. That is 8-9 years will be one category, 10-11 years will be second category, 12-13 third. Similarly, there will be 5 age categories. The competition, hands-on competition, problem-solving competition, and the creativity skill competition that will be happening, that will be in 3 categories. This is hands-on, and first one is assessment only. Zonal winner, there will be 10 zonal winner announced from each zone. And zonal winner will be competing into the final round, and finally 3 winners will be announced in each 3 categories, right? So total 9 winners will be announced. So either 9 individual or 9 teams. First prize is that student will get an opportunity to visit to ISRO. Second, runner-up will be visiting the Asia's biggest tech fest that is conducted in IIT Bombay in the month of December. So runner-up will be visiting IIT Bombay. And third prize, they will be getting the creativity kit, that is Mechanical Advanced Kit, and everyone will be getting the certificates. We are also giving the awards, not to the winners, but the best ideas also. If somebody who has brought some hands-on activity which is not able to give the desired result during the final day in a finale, but the idea concept was excellent, then the best idea will also win. We have also giving the scholarship, as I mentioned. So this is about the enrollment. This all details are being given on the website. So this is one of the statement made by our former president. If you want to shine like a sun, first we have to burn like a sun. Here I end my presentation. This is my contact details. But before I end, because this video and this song is very close to my heart, so I would like to play it once again before I close. Thank you.
If I'm stuck and in trouble and I don't know what to do, there are 4 problem-solving steps that always help me through. Number 1, it's the S step.
S, say the problem.
What is the problem? Number 2, it's the T step.
T, think of solutions.
What can we do? Number 3, it's the E step.
E, explore consequences.
What might happen? Number 4, it's the P step.
P, pick the best solution.
What will work the best? Remember the 4 problem-solving steps. Let's say them one time over so we never forget. 1, 2, 3, 4.
S-T-E-P.
What is the S step?
Say the problem.
What is the T step?
Think of solutions.
What is the E step?
Explore consequences.
What is the P step?
Pick the best solution.
If I'm stuck and in trouble and I don't know what to do, I use the problem-solving steps, they always help me through. 'Cause I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem
I said I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
I am a problem solver.
Thank you so much. This is all from my side.
The presentation. So I started my coding journey with ABL as well. So my dad got a mail in his inbox and he told it to my mom. And then my mom enrolled me in the Scratch classes. It was the end of 3rd grade, and I was and then that built my interest in coding. And then I did many courses like MIT app development and Arduino and microbit, etc. So I would like to thank Chetanya sir for that, and ABL Education for the opportunity and for building my interest in coding.
Thank you, Jia. Thank you. You are one of the very good student among whom I am trained. Actually, Jia has got the training around, I think, 3 years back during that COVID time, right? If I'm wrong. Yeah. So and she was the one, because I usually don't take the classes. My mentors do, and during that batch, I was the one who was who took the classes actually. So Jia was actually my student.
I actually think the first time that Gia came on the Global Innovation Field Trip, it was because of something she developed, maybe using Scratch. It seems like it was either an app or it was like a house that had some electronic components that you had made, like a small house. Do you remember that, Gia?
Yes.
Yeah. I had one observation for you as going through your presentation on the 9 steps. I've been in the youth innovation space for about 22 years now, and in a variety of different invention type programs. And, you know, they all have their steps. They're all very similar. But one thing yours has that none of the other ones have had that I've been a part of is the teamwork and collaboration. And I think that's something that they've really missed. And yours is stuck right in the middle of your steps, somewhere in the middle there, close to the middle. And I think it's really important to teach that along with everything else that they're learning. All the rest of the steps are the same, but that one I think is really, really important and a big miss for any program who's not including that. So good work. I think you've got a lot of interesting stuff. And my website, innovationworld.org, we have a page for STEAM curriculum and a page for STEAM programs. I think yours might be both, not sure, but when you have a chance, look up innovationworld.org and look at the resources page. And if there's anywhere on those pages you think your organization should be shown, I'm happy to put you up there. We don't charge anything for it. We just like to promote good programming for anybody out there looking for good STEM or STEAM programming. So
definitely I'll look into it.
Yeah. Gia probably knows where it is, maybe. Yeah. I think Gia might be on one of those pages. Maybe? I don't know. We'll have to look.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Subodh, did you have any questions?
Hey, thanks, Julie. Hey, Chetanya, very great presentation. Actually, means you got an amazing program, means, and I think the competition kind of that you are putting it together. Oh my God, means I'm sure those students, those hungry students will be ready for it. Means going to the IITs and competing with other students. Oh yeah, that will be, and especially the final award that you have put together, the team, the Chandrayaan team, that's amazing. So that's no excellent. Even that excites me. I was like, how can I join? so here's my quick question. So part of your curriculum or different programs, so how the students outside, let's say outside India, means if somebody, let's say in UK or America, Canada, if they want to take advantage of that program, kind of means what are the options out there for those students?
So till last year, I was doing this program targeting only Indian market. But this year we have developed a LMS, that is Learning Management System software, where we have recorded the complete program. All the 12 platforms which I was talking about that we are working on is being completely recorded and is being put up onto LMS platform. So any child from anywhere in the world can enroll with us. Their live sessions are there. They can watch the recorded session. They can put their comment. They can put their queries also. Everything will be answered by the mentor, and it's a closed loop program that we are doing. Especially one problem is there because when I talk about the hands-on learning and when the hardware is involved, because for the coding program, everything has been okay, fine. That can be worked with the online training also. But when I talk about the robotics, 3D printing, not designing, 3D printing specifically, Arduino, electronics, then the child should have a hands-on kit also along with that. So in India, and now we have started in UAE also this year, that what we are doing, we are sending the kits through courier, where the child will be having their own kits, and the mentor who is actually teaching that child is having his own kit, and then they are working online. So this is the model that we have adapted.
Okay, no, that's great. Means seems like you're already expanding before I even ask. Means okay.
So this is already the plan. So this year also we are in the talks that we will Creativity League is already been finalized, and that will be happening in India. But two companies have approached us in UAE and Australia. They wanted to host the similar competition in their own countries. So might be, I don't know, if we sign up, then we will be having these competition in 2 more countries apart from India.
No, that's very exciting. Means I'm sure as you increase your reach in other countries, means I think this will excite all the students, no doubt about it.
The learning skill should be not having any boundaries. That is what I believe. That every child in this planet should be having the access to the skills which they should have actually, whether through me or through some other platform, but they should have the access. This is what I feel and I believe.
Oh, absolutely. No, you said it right. Means, yeah. And platforms like yours, right? Means yours and Julie's, means now Julie has reached like, gosh, how many students in how many countries? Means just the sheer scope of the number of students out there. Means even when I'm sitting there, and means every 5 minutes somebody from a different country logs in. It just amazes me. And so yeah, so I can see the absolute value of this.
Yes, very true.
Great. Thank you, though. Thank you for your time. It was very, very productive and very informative.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.